Bienvenue, ici War Survivor Chris Vegas qui s'adresse à tout le monde. C'est parti pour la suite de NBA 2K25 sur PS5. Alors, je vais faire le prochain match, le premier en tant que titulaire. C'est parti.
GA, I've heard coaches talk about slicing the NBA schedule into 10-game increments. Is that something that you recall when you played?
Well, keeping focused on portions of a long season can keep players focused, especially during road trips. Big goals are reached through small steps.
Something we talked about not too long ago was MP's mission to be the best of his rookie class, really trying to distinguish himself.
Well, to his credit, MP has impressed with his play and lived up to that goal. Seems determined to prove he's on another level. So far, the proof has been pretty plain to see.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Knippel. Plumlee is at center and Bridges next to him. And it's Connaughton in at the three, a small forward. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
So, GA, Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his due.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte.
A slow start for Charlotte in this one. 6-point game. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboards.
Now, here's MP. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
Bravo.
MP's got 8 points.
What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
Johnson against Ball. Pass to Bridges. Will it go? Then Bridges jams it in.
Well, this guy knows how to put on a show. Put Miles Bridges in the dunk contest. Did you see that?
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Young. It's it. He's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Now Plumlee. Outside Ball. From outside, off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, those who work with Nets coach Jordi Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And he's good on the 3 ball.
LaMelo Ball, shot ready, always.
Brooklyn leading by 7. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves. And the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Now, here's Connaughton. Following the miss by MP. No good on the triple. Six feet out. And it's good. Young's got 14.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Bridges outside. A 3-pointer, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the court.
Williams passes to MP. The Nets working the ball around now. Johnson for 3. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And you can't help but
their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Outside ball. Plumlee with a screen on Johnson. Clock at 4. Ball no good.
Et rebond. Ah.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Nets lead by 12. The second. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach. Brooklyn.
Guys, the post-production has been off the charts. I just like the strategy because it'll open up more offense later on.
Yeah, and their assertiveness so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Wilson out there with Terrence Mann. Then there's Devin. That's Young. And it's Wolf. And at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Man with it. Here's MP. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Spencer Dinwiddie. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. Nets leading by 13 to the middle. And that one is hammered home.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Pass to Dinwiddie. And the wide open shot from Green. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Some changes for Brooklyn. Arnie's checked in, and it's Johnson in for Demon. MP going to work inside.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Ball's checked in for Charlotte. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
And you just look at the point totals that he has posted up during that time frame. Just some unreal numbers. Hard to argue with him as the pick when he is just putting up huge stats on offense and carrying this team with his scoring ability.
Ball finds Green. Off target from three-point range. Nets leading by 14 to the inside. Young buries it down low. Young's got 6 here in this quarter.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Dinwiddie wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
Here's MP. Count that one. MP's got 22.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Here's Ball. Bridges kicks to Dinwiddie. Back to Bridges. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Bridges has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, you know that Bridges is good for a few threes most games. This guy is very confident out there.
And it's good for 2.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Ball against Johnson. Ball, the pass to Dinwiddie. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Johnson dishes to MP. And the layup falls. 26 points for MP.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, this is a point guard who can flat get off the floor. Dinwiddie using his vertical to his advantage.
MP again. And he has 28 points for the game.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
On the wing, Dinwiddie. Covered by MP. Here's Ball. Great D that time from Johnson.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Man passes to Wilson. Inside, Young lays it up and puts it in. 30 points for MP.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
13 feet away. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Young's got 32 points in the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Well, just tremendous body control by Spencer Dinwiddie, able to adjust to the defender's contact.
Down low, here's Young, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. 34 points for MP.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Johnson against Ball. Williams, a screen on Johnson. For three, Bridges. He can't get that one to fall. MP getting it done for Brooklyn. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Get ready for the
They're teaching a course on the interior, Shaq. The philosopher of the big Aristotle.
Yeah, pounded in there.
Now it's time to check in. And that's all for us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. If you look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. Plumlee is at center, and Bridges next to him. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Knipple. And it's Connaughton in it with the small forward position. Pass to Knipple. No good on the three. Nets leading by 15. Here's Johnson. Lays it up off the glass. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
Yeah.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Back to Ball. Shoots over Johnson. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
And such a valuable guy to this team's rotation doors. Nick Claxton is important.
You know, Kev, I'll tell you one thing. This guy brings a ton of energy. He's willing to battle for loose balls, for rebounds. On the defensive end, you know he can make an impact. There's incredible length.
Bravo.
And I still think a ceiling that he can get to.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Kevin?
A great passer. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Boy, they feel tense to start the second half. They are 1 for 5, guys.
To the paint, here's MP. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The kick out to Ball. Charlotte no good that time either.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy. What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
The Nets making a switch here. And checked in. The Hornets also changing it up. Williams comes in for Mason Plumlee. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Pat Connaughton. On the wing, Bridges. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bridges has got 4 points in the quarter.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Brooklyn.
The drive by MP. The shot's good.
Great ball movement there.
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. And stolen by MP. And here they go. Pass to Clowney. Back to MP. Nets passing it around. On the wing, man. Shot clock at 5. MP outside. Brooklyn needs to get off the shot here. Poke loose, and the ball goes out of bounds. As touched by Claxton. Wilson, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. 1:19 left in the third. Dinwiddie against Williams. Ball from long range.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
To the middle. Here's MP. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. MP's got 42 in the game.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
To the inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet. 44 points for MP.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Ball kicks to Dinwiddie. 30 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Wide open look. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, confidence is a key, and right now Spencer Dinwiddie is playing his game.
Williams passes to Young. To the left side wing. On the wing, man. MP outside. Williams for 3. And so it's Brooklyn holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got Johnson. Terrence Mann is out there with Wilson. Then it's MP. And it's Wolf in at the 5 down low. So that's the Nets 5.
Bien, l'entente de l'équipe est activée.
Johnson with the bounce pass. Pass to MP. Here's Wolf. MP outside. Now here's Wilson. The tray. That one ball coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got his 4th assist in this one.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Dinwiddie for 3. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 46 points.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Here's Dinwiddie. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Yeah, just couldn't hang on to it. Didn't look ready to receive it. At least they've got some room for error, but still a poor possession there.
Demon, he's checked in for Johnson. Charlotte also making some changes. Salon's checked in, and Ball subbed in for Trey Mann. And it's Green, missing. Green's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Wolf.
Shoot.
Drills the
Et le
three-pointer.
dedans. Bravo.
Man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Ball from long range. The rebound by Young. Young's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Demon missing. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Charlotte Hornets. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You watch him play, Doris, and Josh Green isn't a high-volume guy, but he wants to find ways to score and contribute.
He does. He uses his elite athleticism to sometimes get some sneaky offensive rebounds. He's an excellent cutter. He's willing to be patient and take opportunities given to him without plays being called.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Charlotte. Knipple comes in for Spencer Dinwiddie. Kicks it out to MP. Wolf passes to MP. Here's Mann. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. Bridges outside. Outside, Green. Charlotte moving it around. Ball with a wide open look. Charlotte no good that time either.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
So both teams making some changes here. And here are the Nets. They're on an 11-3 run. Pass to Demon. And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injuries. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staff?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin. And I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches, down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
Deep 2 from Ball. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And it's 7 points for LaMelo Ball. Wilson the pass to MP. Pass to Wilson. MP left side. Here's Demon. MP with the bounce pass. From deep. And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
I'll tell you, he was their engine all game long, setting his teammates up for success.
MP passes to Whitehead. Here's Demon. Pass to Wilson. 3-pointer. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Ball surveying the defense. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here.
I know you must be exhausted after playing the full 48 tonight, but talk about what it took to win.
There's never room for excuses. We knew we were shorthanded tonight.
Back to you, Ken.
All right, thanks, Dom.
Note de l'attente de l'équipe. Regardez. Alors, projet personnel, recrutement de Carl Anthony Town pour la mine. Donc voilà. Alors, si tu as des questions, n'hésite pas, restez passionné dans ce que tu fais. Fin de la vidéo.